Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Are you open to receive? This is something that as I work with people, I find that almost everyone has an issue about receiving. And I want to spend some time exploring this because I think we get confused. There's a big difference between receiving and taking. Do you hear what I'm saying? Or better yet, what is your opinion about what I'm saying? You see, taking means forcing. Receiving means accepting or allowing. Nature receives, it does not take. When we try to force things that are not natural for us, it just never, ever, ever works. It's the same thing we teach when you're doing a spiritual mind treatment in Agape. You can't force a demonstration. You can't force a change. No, you become the person. You become the energy that would receive that, would naturally have whatever it is you desire in your life. And when you become that energy, you don't think about when it comes. It shows up at that perfect moment. That perfect moment is that when your belief is aligned with what you desire. If what you're getting is not in alignment with what you desire, then you haven't built a belief yet. And so your job is to build a belief. And what is a belief? A belief are your thoughts, your words, your actions, your feelings aligned toward a specific result held persistently and consistently. Everyone thinks they can change a belief like this. Boom, done. No, that's not how it works in the human form. In the theoretical form, that's how it works. But because we live in time and space, it takes time for us to shift from this mental energy over to this mental energy. And when we shift to a different mental energy, once we get there, that attracts something different to us. But if we're starting and we've only shifted to here, we're not going to get this. So the work about using our creative power is to get really clear, to put feeling behind it, and to begin to live as if it were already ours now. And when we live that, we forget that we even have the desire. And guess what? Before we know it, it shows up when we least expect it. If it shows up in a way we think it's going to show up, we're dealing in the known. And what we really are seeking is something from the unknown. This happens a lot when people are in a relationship and they break up and then they come back together. A great percentage of the time it never works because we go back into the known. And what we broke up for and what we wanted and why we left in the first place, we wanted something in the unknown. So going backwards is settling. Going backwards is trying to force something to happen instead of allowing the natural laws to attract it to you. I have people in my life today that were not in my life a year ago. And I have great relationships with them. In fact, we make each other's lives more fun, more pleasurable. I didn't force it. I allowed it. I received. Are you able to receive? This is a hard thing, a very, very, very hard thing. The hardest thing for people is to receive love. To really understand that there are people that can accept you as you are. That's what love is. It's not romantic. It's not about liking. It's about accepting people as they are. And I don't care who the person is. You accept them as they are, then you become love on earth. And when you become love on earth, guess what happens? You open yourself up to receive love naturally without any condition. You can't force love. You can't make someone love you. You can't, you can make it, you can try to force it. It's not going to work. It's not real love. You get it? You can try to force abundance. It's not real abundance. You got to allow it. And you allow it because you become it. When you become it, you know it's naturally going to flow to you and through you. Good morning to everybody out there. I see I've got a whole group of people out there. Johanna, Dee, Zoe, Maggie, Milda, Carol, Wendy, Sabrina. Thank you for checking in. And anyone else, please check in. If you've got any questions, please share them. Comments, share them. That's what makes this thing fun. This is our time together. I know that if I try to force meditation, force an insight, it doesn't happen. I allow it. I allow the insight to come to me at the perfect time. You see, insights come when you're ready to receive. If you're not ready to receive, they'll come and you won't even know they happened. You ever had that happen in your life? I sure have. So when I'm ready, it happens. It's like every time I need a new lesson, a new teacher in my life, that teacher, that lesson, that wisdom, it appears. I allow it. I don't go forcing it. I used to. I used to try to force it. Then I just realized it just doesn't work. So the question is, are you open to receive? Are you aware enough when someone is giving that it's okay to receive? And then are you aware, when is the perfect time to give back? It's a delicate balance, but it's the giving and the receiving that gives us a balanced life, that gives us a life centered in love. With that, my beautiful ones, make it a great day. Because guess what? You can receive a great day or you can force it. I promise you, if you force it, it's going to be a lot of stress. Let it come to you. Become that person. It will happen. Until tomorrow, aloha.